there, streamers and learners. I'm Julian Marcus R. Austria of NTC Smart Class Grade 7. Welcome to today's exciting journey into the Savanna biome and our exploration into the lungs. Let's break everything down and dive deep into both worlds, ecosystem and biology, and see how everything is connected. Buckle up because we have a lot to cover. Alright, first up, let's talk about the savanna biome. It's one of the most fascinating ecosystems in the world. So let's break it down for you. Number 1. Individual organisms. The basic building block, the single living thing in the savanna. An example might be a zebra or a bibob tree. Number 2. Populations. A group of the same species living in the same area. For example, all of the zebras in the savanna make up a population of zebras. Number 3. Communities. This is a group of populations of different species interacting with each other in a specific area. For example, the zebras, lions, and acacia trees in the savanna all form a community. Number 4. Ecosystem. This includes all living organisms, plants, animals, insects, interacting with each other and in their environment, like soil, water, climate. The savanna ecosystem itself is a perfect example. Number 5. Biome. The largest level made up of multiple ecosystems like savanna, desert, or forest. I built this cool Roblox savanna model where we can see all of these levels, from individual animals like giraffe population to the whole community of animals like lions and elephants interacting with plants. It's all connected just like real life. Living things versus non-living things in the savanna ecosystem. Living things in the savanna, like animals, zebras, lions, elephants, giraffes, and plants, acacia trees, grass, and insects, termites, and beetles, versus non-living things, water, rivers, rocks, and soil. For example, the river is non-living but it supports life like water buffaloes that drink from it. Now let's switch gears and zoom into the lungs, the organ that helps us breathe. The lungs are a key part of the respiratory system. The lungs are organs responsible for gas exchange, taking in oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide. This process keeps our body alive and active. The lungs are a part of the respiratory system, working aside the nose, the trachea, and the diaphragm. Next, let's explore the tissues in the lungs. Tissue is made up of cells of the same type, working together to perform a specific function. Here's a breakdown of lung tissue. Bronchial tissue. These are air passages that bring in air into the alveoli. The tissue here is lined with cilia to trap dirt and bacteria. Let's go deeper and talk about cells. Cells are the basic unit of life, which means they are the smallest structures capable of performing life functions. For example, lung cells are specialized for their job of gas exchange. Here's a breakdown of lung cells. Epithelial cells. These line the lungs and help trap dust and bacteria. Alveolar cells or humocytes. These cells make up the alveoli and help with oxygen exchange. Well, cells are the smallest structures capable of carrying out all of the necessary functions of life, such as metabolism, energy production, and growth. Molecules and atoms are important, but they can't perform these life-sustaining functions alone. Don't forget, there are also prokaryotic cells in nature. Bacteria are one example of prokaryotes, and viruses are a whole nother thing. Prokaryotes doesn't have a nucleus like humans cells. Instead, they have their genetic material slowly inside in their cell. Here's a fun fact. While we were focused on human cells, nature's microorganisms were doing their own thing, playing a crucial roles in ecosystems like breaking down dead matter. Now on to a molecular level. Cells are made out of different molecules such as proteins, lipids, and nucleic acids, DNA. And those molecules, they are made out of atoms. For instance, oxygen and carbon dioxide molecules play a huge role in lungs helping with gas exchange. Molecular breakdown. Atoms. These tiny particles make up molecules such as oxygen and carbon dioxide. Molecules. These combined atoms, for example, oxygen molecules travel through the alveoli in the lungs. Cells. These molecules group together to form cells. And remember, cells are like lung cells, are hardworking to make sure oxygen enters the body and carbon dioxide exits. Whew! What an adventure today! From exploring the savanna biomes, ecosystems in Roblox to understanding the lungs and how they work on a cellular level. It's all connected life on Earth. It's a beautiful balance of living organisms and ecosystems and molecules and cells that keep everything alive. Keep on learning, and I'll see you next time for more mind-blowing science. Until then, keep breathing, thanks lungs, and keep exploring.